Hi there, I'm Mia Eisenstadt, based at the Evidence-Based Practice Unit, a partnership between UCL and the Anna Freud Centre. With my colleague Emily Stapley, we are pleased to share findings from two papers that are part of the qualitative evaluation of HeadStart, led by EBPU. The first paper explored young people's lived experiences of risk and protective factors in relation to mental well-being. We conducted 63 interviews with young people aged 9 to 12 across 5 local authorities with HeadStart programs in 2017. We asked young people what difficulties they faced and what helped them to cope. We found that there was a variety in the types and availability of support for young people. We found 3 broad categories. Firstly, young people with many sources of support. Secondly, those with uncertain sources of support. And thirdly, those who rely on their own internal capacity to cope with difficulties. The research is a reminder of the importance of talking to young people about both what support they have in place, how supported they feel in relation to the difficulties they may face, and their mental well-being.
And I'm Emily, also at the Evidence-Based Practice Unit. The aim of the second study in our paper was to look at change over time in young people's experiences from years 1 to 2 of HeadStart. So we conducted interviews with 78 young people across the 6 HeadStart areas. We found that there was lots of variation in young people's experiences over the first 2 years of HeadStart. For example, some young people had had broadly positive experiences over time, whereas for other young people, the picture was more mixed. Young people who had had more difficult experiences over time were more likely to have uncertain sources of support. Together, the findings from both this study and Mia's study identify support networks and relationship quality as being key factors that influence young people's well-being. You can learn more about our recent research findings by reading the 2020 Key Findings booklet, available on the EBPU website.